Well, good afternoon or good morning or good evening or whatever the case may be wherever you are. I'm Jeffrey from Olde Hadley Vintage. I decided to come on today a little bit dressed down today because I did a little thrifting and I wanted to share some of these wonderful things with you. So come on back and let's check out what I got.
Welcome to Olde Hadley Vintage, where stories of the past come alive. Nostalgia in every corner, an antique paradise to revive. Antique glass and vintage dishes, holiday items, bric-a-brac galore. Step inside, let your heart make wishes, something for everyone to explore.
Well, welcome back, folks, and I'm so glad to have each and every one of you here for a quick little thrift haul. Well, little, not really. I could basically do a sale with everything in front of me right now. I found some really great things this past week, and I hope that I can share these things with you. First off, I want to thank all my new subscribers out there. I finally have achieved that 700 mark. I'm up to 710, I believe, now. So we're approaching that 1,000 mark. So the closer we get to 1,000, it's going to get exciting, because when I hit 1,000, I'm going to be doing that Jadeite giveaway. So make sure you guys subscribe, get your friends to subscribe, family. And even if you don't buy anything, even if you like to hang out in what we call the Lurkers Lounge, go right ahead and lurk away and sit back in your lazy boy and watch my shows, watch my thrift hauls. And I might actually do a shop along video tomorrow at an antique store that I plan on going to. So hopefully you guys can join me on that. I'll hopefully get that video up. And hopefully I'll be able to film in there. I usually ask the proprietor first whether I can do that. So without further ado, I had just made a pot of coffee. So I've got a cup of coffee here that I'm just sipping out of. Not an antique mug. This is a this is made by, I think if I can pronounce it, it's called Pilvoit or Pilvoit. I think it's Pilvoit. It's French, from William Sonoma. I had gotten a beautiful set of it from Chris's mom and dad several Christmases ago, and I found a couple more mugs at the Goodwill, and so I've been using them. You know, why not, right? But anyway, without further ado, let's get into this cool thrift haul. So the first thing I have to show you is really stunning. You're gonna love this. Now this is made by Westmoreland. It's a ruby grape candy dish. Look at this. It's square. Isn't that beautiful? Now a lot of these things, guys, I did not clean yet. And you know me, I'm very, very particular about cleaning. None of these items will come to a sale uncleaned. They will all come cleaned. So the next, obviously, if any of these things come to a sale, when I do the preview for the sale, they will obviously all be clean and shiny for you. So some of these things still have a lot of the marks from the thrift shops or stores that I purchased them from. But I found this and I just thought this was absolutely beautiful. Normally I don't pick up many of those grape patterns because it's not a very popular pattern, the grape pattern, but when I picked it up and I felt the condition of it and that there was no chips or cracks or nicks, even on all these little hobnails, I was like, wow, that's a great little dish. So I figured I'd pick that up. And that's really, I just thought that was really pretty. It's got a lot of dust on it, but you know, once that's cleaned up, it's gonna shine really good. Found this really cute little Japan, what do you call it? Watering can. I don't know why, I just couldn't think of watering can. You can even use it as a watering can because it's got holes in it, as you can see. Or you can put some flowers in it or put it as decoration somewhere. But I thought that was really cute. It's a little Japan piece, Ruble Japan. Hold that up for you so you can see it. And that I haven't cleaned either, so I think it's got a lot of bleh inside, but I'll clean it up for you. Iris and herringbone. Yes, iris and herringbone. I did find just the picture. I think I have a clear sugar downstairs. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna double check. And if I do, that's perfect. And then what I think I might do is I may do a lot together with those beautiful candlesticks that I found. I'm not sure if any of you guys watched the end of my last sale video. I actually did a little show and tell, and I found the candlesticks, the double candlesticks of the herringbone pattern, the iris herringbone pattern candlesticks, and they are beautiful. So hopefully I can find the sugar downstairs and bring that as a lot, and you guys will have a cream and sugar and 2 candlesticks. And the candlesticks they're double bowls, so that you'd have 4 candles. So that'd be really pretty. Let's see here. Found this beautiful bowl. Now this is an EAPG bowl. I do not know, I have not done my research yet, but I am going to go on that EAPG website. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, just Google it. It's EAPG database. Just Google that, and it's probably going to be the first thing that pops up. And these folks that actually wrote the book on EAPG, Early American Pressed Glass, or Pattern Glass, actually made this wonderful database that has pretty much every pattern and helps you to identify patterns that you just otherwise don't know, like this one. But how beautiful. Look at this bowl, guys. Isn't this beautiful? Look at the pattern. I mean, some of you are probably shouting at your screens right now saying, I know what that is. That's blah, 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 blah. That's blah, 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 blah. But I haven't done my research yet, so I'm going to look it up. And there is no chips or cracks or anything. Obviously, there's wear underneath, but other than that, there's just some straw marks in here on the bottom, but an otherwise beautiful bowl for probably like a master fruit bowl or something of that sort. You can even use it in the center of your dining room table as, you know, a little fruit bowl, and put your bananas and apples and pears in there. Why not? So I found that. Look at these two. Now these are so cute. Now I'm debating on whether or not to bring these for St. Patrick's Day, and you'll see why, or save them for next Christmas. I suppose you can even leave them out year round, but the way this person decided to decorate them, they just scream St. Patrick's Day to me. You guys are familiar with the Kissing Angels? Well, these are hobbyist pieces, and here they are. Look at them. Kissing Angels. Now, if you look at her skirt, don't they look almost like Clover's? She's got a little package, and it almost looks as though, like, see, she's giving him a kiss, but it almost looks like, I don't know, just the colors to me just remind me of St. Patrick's Day. So maybe you'd want to have St. Patrick's Day Kissing Angels. Why not? You know? Or save them for Christmas. Or leave them out all year round. Right? So cute. I just thought they were adorable. And they are in phenomenal shape. No chips or cracks or crazing. And like I said, they're hobbyist pieces. Doesn't say what type of mold. I don't know if it's Holland mold or what they are, but they're just so cute. Absolutely adorable. Look at them. So cute. Yep. So I figured I'd bring, and they're pretty tall too. I don't have my ruler with me, but let's see, I can probably measure. Sometimes I can measure with my finger. I would say they're probably about 9.5 inches tall. Sometimes you find them and they're actually a little bit smaller, but these are actually pretty tall. So I was kind of surprised to see these. So it was exciting. Let's be camera a little bit crooked? I don't know why. It looks like it is. Maybe not. So I picked those guys up. Now, I found just one plate of the Federal Glass, the Columbia pattern. I think I have some more downstairs. I just found it. It was on sale, so I just grabbed it because blue was on sale, so I grabbed it. It was half price. So once I get a collection of this stuff, you know, maybe I'll put it up for a sale. But right now, I don't really have a whole set of these, but it's kind of dirty and nasty. But that's, you know, that's how I find them. You know. It's all right. I like the challenge of cleaning. And it's just so rewarding when they come out nice and shiny and clean. So you guys might have remembered me talking about, during my last sale, that I bought a set of Noritake dinnerware. I found a beautiful set. It has and I got a set of 4 because a lot of the other pieces were really damaged. Either dishwasher damaged or utensil marked up, chipped, cracked. One had a broken handle on the teacup. So I found a collection of a set for 4 folks. It's a beautiful set, and it has either platinum or silver ring. I don't know what you want to call it on the edge, but they are beautiful. So let me see. So here's one here, because the other ones, they have that marker through it. Let me just blow out some of the dust, because again, I have not cleaned these yet. But here's one of the teacups. That's the pattern. Isn't that pretty? It's like a pinkish gray rose with gray leaves, and has this beautiful silver or platinum rim on it, and it's so pretty. And these are Noritake, and it's actually called, the pattern is called Margot. So I'll show that to you. So that's the set that I got, and I got a set for 4. So you're gonna get you get a teacup and saucer. Here's the teacup and saucer. Saucer even has decoration on it too. Sometimes the saucers don't have decoration on it. You get 4 berry bowls. See how they put that wax marker on it? That's how they mark items at the Goodwill that I go to. Then you're gonna get 4 of the bread and butter plates. Then you're gonna get, sometimes people use these as dessert plates too. And then they'll use these as like luncheon plates, but these are considered the dessert or salad plates. So I got 4 of those. And then of course, what's missing? The dinner plates. So here are the dinner plates. There's one of them. And there's the pattern, again, so you can see it. Very, very pretty. Similar to my grandmother's pattern behind me, which you guys may have seen in a previous video where I showed you guys the pattern that I have in my grandmother's. But I thought these were really pretty, and it just reminded me of my grandma's pattern. So I figured maybe somebody out there might be interested in looking for a set of 4, or, you know, to start them off. I'm sure you can find other pieces on either replacements or eBay or one of those other sites. I found a beautiful piece of Noritake. I'm probably going to save this for next fall, unless you guys are really like head over heels for this. But look at this. Isn't this beautiful? Now, it's not clean. It has a lot of dirt on it yet. I have not cleaned it yet. But it's got 4 little feet, and it is Noritake. Let me see. I think I have, yeah. So there's the Noritake mark. Made in Japan. And it's really, really pretty with those orange flowers on there. And it looks very fallish. So I figured I'd maybe save this for next fall for my fall haul sale. But we'll see. If anybody really wants me to bring it, you know, comment below. And also comment below and let me know with what of these items that you liked and what didn't you like. And what you're looking for. I always keep my eyes out. People will email me here and there and let me know what items they're looking for. So I always keep my eyes peeled when I'm going through the antique shops and stuff to see if I can locate some of these plates and dishes or certain patterns that people are trying to complete sets for. I found this bowl. Now, I loved it when I saw it, and I said, wow, this is really beautiful. Another rose pattern. I don't know the maker. There is no marks on this at all. That's just the price tag underneath. I even peeled the price tag off in the store. There's nothing underneath. But it is in phenomenal shape, and the decoration on it is just beautiful. Are you ready for this? Look at that. And of course, as you guys know, my favorite color is green. I love this mint green. That is my favorite color. I love that. How pretty is that? And it has this beautiful edge on it. You see that edge? Yeah, right there. Look at how pretty that is. Isn't that beautiful? And it has really no wear on it or anything. Heck, I might even just save it for myself and use it as a cereal bowl. Why not? Maybe I will. I don't know. But some of you out there may be going, oh, and if you are, well, let me know in the comments below, and you know, I can always bring that to a sale too. Now this I probably would not use as a cereal bowl because I think this would be a little bit too big. Jeanette Flora Gold, I found some more, guys. I think I just had this bowl last month when I had a sale. Found another one. So here it is, Jeanette Flora Gold, in a different pattern. It's not the iris herringbone, but it's very pretty. Perfect for fall. Has that beautiful iridescence to it. You know, it's Jeanette's version of carnival glass, I guess you could call it. It's so pretty. Has that nice wheat pattern. See it? See the wheat? Little leaves. Very pretty. Yep. I haven't washed it yet, so imagine when I wash it, how shiny that's going to be. It's going to look good. Now let me just take a quick sip of coffee here. I don't want it to get cold. I hate drinking cold coffee. Excuse me. All right. So I found this really cute cup and saucer. Look at that. Isn't this cute? Now this is German. It's made in Germany. It's called Classic Rose, and it's made by the Rosenthal Group. Reminds me of Nurse Rosenthal. Wasn't that on St. Elsewhere? I think she was. I think it was St. Elsewhere, Nurse Rosenthal. And yeah, it's such a pretty pattern. Look at that. So delicate. And all I could find was one saucer, and they had 2 cups. One cup had a big chunk taken out of it, and then they had this little guy sitting there. So I found him, and I said, oh, I have to grab him because he's just too cute. And then as I was walking down the aisle, found the saucer. I was hoping to find another saucer, some plates or dessert plates, but no such luck. But I picked this one up, and it's so cute. And it sits and rests on those little, see those little scalloped bottoms on it? The little scalloped edges, I should say. That's on its little bottom. Sitting on its bottom. On your plate, as you have a little cup of tea, a little spot of tea with your pinky extended. I just thought that was really pretty. I just love the colors on it. Hope that's showing up. There it is. Ignore that blue mark. That's just the store, how they mark their items, but that'll be washed off when I do my cleaning. Now, let's see here. I have something very, very new. Talk about my mid-century folks. I found some West Virginia glass. This is called the frost nip pattern. I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but this is the ice bucket, and it is beautiful. Really, really pretty. It's got these silver bands around it, and it's frosted at the bottom with like a texture. It almost has that same texture that glass bake has, and it's just really, really pretty. And I found one little tumbler to match it. And then I also looked around and I found this cute little, I don't even know if it's like oh, it's not a shot glass, but it's a little bit worn. You can see how some of the silver is worn off a little bit. So unfortunately, it's not in the greatest of shape. So maybe that one itself might come to a misfit sale, and I may just sell the ice bucket and this together. So frost nip pattern, nip, N-I-P. Isn't that cute? So definitely a mid-century piece. And I've had this before. I think I've shown you guys this before. This is the Macbeth Evans, the stippled rose band, stippled rose band pattern in clear. It's a cake plate, very pretty and clear. In case a lot of people don't like to have the pinks or the greens, they just want clear to match whatever else they have. Well, here's a nice cake plate for your cheesecake coming up. We have an Easter cheesecake. I don't know, it's a tradition in our family that we always have cheesecake on Easter. So yeah, it's a pretty pattern, Macbeth Evans. Yep, and there's the pattern up close. Stippled rose. Yep. So I found that, and then I found, now don't laugh, I got this for myself. And the reason I got it is because as of late, well, I can't say as of late because I've been collecting them for quite a while, are postcards for different seasons, whether it's Easter or Halloween. I do have some Halloween ones, which are very, very hard to find and extremely expensive, but very rarely I'll come across them. But I have a lot of Christmas. I have some Easter that I've recently recently lucky to find. So I'm going to be putting them in this thing now. Looks like a medieval torture device, but here it is. Look at this thing. Isn't that cool? Very simple, very plain. Does need a lot of cleaning. It's got a lot of schmutz on it, but I'll clean it up. It's got like a velvet felt bottom. I only paid $2 for it. And I said, you know what? This would be perfect for my postcards, to put them on display for each holiday. And you can bend these, to whichever, angle you want. If you want to pull them forward or whatever. I thought it was kind of cool. So I picked it. Almost looks like a peacock, the back of a peacock, like peacock feathers, right? But I thought that'd be kind of neat to put postcards on display. I might even put it behind me here so that when I do a show, you guys can see some of my postcards that I've collected. Maybe I'll do that. And I picked up some DVDs. Now, I already have this one, so I'll probably save it for Halloween time, because I'm sure some of you out there love this movie like I do, and probably want to have it as part of your collection. Hocus Pocus. Now it's the original one, it's not a remake. It was Hocus Pocus 2. This is just the original Hocus Pocus, which is my favorite. From 1991? Is it 1991? 1990? Let me see. What year did this come out? Oh my goodness. Oh gosh, I want to say it was 1990 or 1991 when it came out, but I could be wrong. I just can't find the year on here. I'm sure it's on here, but I'll spend all night here looking, and I'm just not seeing it. But anyway, I'll bring this maybe around Halloween in case anybody's looking for a Hocus Pocus DVD. If any of you are fans, love Hocus Pocus. I know some of you are also fans of Dirty Dancing. I don't know, it seems to be like a Dirty Dancing past couple of weeks, because I found this today, unopened, never opened before, brand new. It's like a 2-disc DVD with ultimate features. It's got Jennifer Grey interview, Miranda Garrison interview, Kenny Ortega interview, the theatrical trailer, trivia track. I mean, just such a great movie. This is my mom's favorite movie. I remember she had a VHS tape that I bought her for Christmas one year of Dirty Dancing. and she loved Patrick Swayze. And I remember her watching it so much. I came home from wherever I was one day, and she said, Jeffrey, I'm so upset. I said, why? What's the matter? She says, my VHS tape of Dirty Dancing that you got me. I'm like, yeah. She's like, it broke. I'm like, what do you mean it broke? She's like, it snapped. I'm like, the film snapped? She's like, yeah. She's like, it's not in there anymore. So I pulled it out of the VCR and I looked at it, and sure enough, she had worn it away because she had watched it so many times. So I ended up buying her the DVD, which I already have, but I figured I would get this one because this is a special edition one. So I still have my mom's original one. But it's funny because she wouldn't watch it on DVD because she didn't know how to use the DVD player. She would wait for it to come on TV, and she would get all excited, and she would call me when I was away at school in Boston, and she'd call me and say, hey, guess what? And I'd be like, what now? She'd like, Dirty Dancing's on TV. I'm like, Mom, you have the DVD. Yeah, but it's not the same because this one has commercials. I'm like, that's not the point. The point of DVD is so you don't have to watch the commercials. But anyway, I don't know, she enjoyed it anyway. In any case, I just figured I'd let you guys know that. I thought it was kind of a cute story. My mom was something else. She was funny. Also found Helen Mirren, The Queen. I've always wanted to see this. I have never seen it. So I'm going to, as a matter of fact, I might even watch this tonight. I don't know. It's a little bit late now that I'm filming this. But I think it would be really, really great to watch. I have been watching the, I think is it the Netflix episode, The Crown? I have been watching that, which is really good. If you guys haven't started watching The Crown, that's really good. But I've always wanted to see Helen Mirren in The Queen. I heard it's really, really good. Performance of the year and the year's best movie. So, yeah, and it was an Academy Award winner, 2006, Best Actress. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. I've always wanted to see it. So I figured I'd pick that up too. You know? And then finally, I don't know if Dee is watching, but Dee, you are not going to believe this. I went into the Goodwill, and what is sitting there right on the shelf, but yet again another one. We're like twins, Dee, I'm telling you. Ready? Look at this, guys. I found another Chromex turntable condiment tray. How amazing is this? Look at this. This is what it looks like when it has all the glass. Now, I had one of these that someone purchased from me about a month or so ago. And, you know, it has a center bowl and everything with the lid. And Dee just found one of these as well. She actually just found the bottom to go with all the pieces that she had. So I was so happy for her. And then I go into the Goodwill today, and what's sitting there? The whole thing sitting on the top shelf, and I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. So I'm like, I had to pick it up because, you know, there may be a couple of you out there that are looking for this, you know, for your upcoming holidays. Easter is going to be right around the corner, so you never know. But yeah, so I picked up another one of these too. So I thought that was kind of cool. So made by Chromex from the 1950s, very, very mid-century. And with that, guys, that is the end of my little thrift haul that I have for you. I don't have anything else here, but I wanted to just show you the few things I was able to pick up this week. It was a very busy week for me between doing some thrifting, working, packing items from last Sunday, and it was just a very, very busy week for me, on top of the fact that I wasn't feeling too hot either. But hopefully that's on the mend. Starting to feel a little bit better. So if anything here that you like, anything you didn't like, anything that you want to see more of, definitely make a comment below. Make sure you thumb this video up, give me a like, and if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. It is free. A lot of people think if they subscribe to something, they have to pay. You don't have to pay anything, it's free. It just basically reminds you that I'm going to be having a sale, or I'm having another thrift haul, or I'm doing a shop along video, or whatever have you. Just so you get notified. That's all that means. So if you're not subscribed, please do so, because it does help my channel grow. And don't forget the thumbs up, because that helps too. So without further ado, I will bid you adieu, and I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. And I won't see you this Sunday, but hopefully the following Sunday I will show up with some of these really great goodies. Until then, I hope you all stay warm wherever you are, and if it's warm where you are, I hope you stay cool. Send some of that warm air up here to Massachusetts. All right, guys, I'll talk with you soon. Have a great weekend. Bye for now.